there's this sort of threatening of decay that I'm obsessed with in a unenthusiastic way. I try not to label it as such, but my friends often tell me that I'm, I guess, someone who makes art about entropy. I might not know entirely what it means, but I'm pretty sure entropy just has to do with the inevitable decay, destruction of things, falling apart. Something to do with heat. I think that the idea is just naturally things heat up, and they will continue to do so. The inevitability of that is really scary to me. I guess I hate the idea of things coming to an end. I think that I often think about how things change generation to generation, and while I might have a realization that things are different, I might quickly counter that with the idea that things have always been this way, because historically that tends to be the case. Generations rise up, they get to about my age, and they start shaping a different world. So when I see these threats of shorelines pulling back or heat waves, and I understand that, scientifically, that shit's changing. I like to see it as change rather than catastrophic, death. And to live in change is really scary, obviously, because I have no idea what's supposed to come. So when I think about the changes that are happening and I try to compare them to the past, there's not much that comes up to find security in this weird current stage of American life. Something like a fall of a dynasty, a collapse. This idea that I guess the world as I know it currently will not be what it is later on. And while that's always been true, I don't think people understand. People, as in maybe my parents, understand that it's hard to consider a stable future when there isn't really one laid out. I'm really envious in a lot of ways of previous generations for having some sort of joined spirit, whether that's to be proud of their country, as privileged as that ignorance is, or to be religious. A lot of times I wish I was raised religious just so I could have something to follow. Or I no longer find security in following in the footsteps of quote-unquote great artists, great designers before me, because the whole thing, I don't know, is constructed. Jackson Pollock, CIA, what have you. So when I think about what it means to be alive right now, it's kind of uncharted.